Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. So for this Google site update, we are going to take everything that you did for your weather data and journal and put it right onto your portfolio. Okay, so just to kind of give you guys a rundown of what we're going to do. Title, you're going to throw a title in, you're going to upload your weather data and journal, do your 5 graphs, actually import those, and then actually include your rules that you either made or used and the predictions you made. Okay. Um, so I just want to give you guys a brief overview of what the final product will look like. You also have my Google site attached to this assignment, so that way you guys can check it out there too. But if you let me just get my spotlight going on. All right. If you go to the weather bottom of the weather and climate, my weather and climate page, you'll see I got my title here. I got a weather data and journal actual whole spreadsheet here. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 graphs, and then just the rules to predict the weather. So I have a bullet point set down of everything that you guys need for this. Okay. I know that some of you guys actually made predictions, some of you guys didn't. All right. Just make sure you include any rules that we did use to predict the weather, any information that you guys had on the Padlet from before vacation. All right. Really, any work that you guys put, make sure you document it here. Okay. All right. Give me a second. All right. So if you have a new tab open, just in case you need the help, you guys, I am here to help you guys out, walking you through this whole process. All right. So if you guys go ahead and go up to the waffle, top right hand corner of your screen, excuse me, to click open your site. All right. And go ahead and open up your site. All right, it should be listed right there for you. All right, cool. And then you're going to be doing this on your weather and climate page. So go ahead and open that up and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. All right, so you can see that I already put in my weather data and journal title. All right, so if you haven't done that already, just make sure you do that. You just double click anywhere, okay, and you'll end up seeing this text box sign right here, okay. Next thing you're going to do is actually put in your weather and data journal. All right, so you double click in the white spot right underneath your title, okay, and you click on From Drive. All right, now you guys just did this recently. All right, so you should be able to find it in your recent area, I would say. All right, and so you should be able to, and I've got a lot of different stuff going on here. Let's see if I can find Yasmin's. There it is. Okay, sweet. All right, so just go ahead and double click on that, and it will import it. All right, really nicely right there. Okay, now it doesn't look perfect here, all right, but once you get onto publish website, it will look much different. You'll be able to see way more and be able to scroll all through it. All right, the one thing that you want to do though is you have some graphs on here, and the graphs are really important to, I guess, highlight on your Google site, so that way you guys can see all the data that came up on them. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is actually go to that weather data and journal. All right, so you can open that up. All right, and then go ahead and find those graphs here. Now you've done this before where you've actually put a graph on, so some of you guys might know how to do this already, but the idea is you click on the graph, all right, and you have these 3 dots at the top right-hand corner. Okay, once you click on those, you're going to go down to download, and you're going to download an image, a PNG image. All right, and so that's in your Google Drive. All right, and you do the same thing for all of these. All right, so download for air pressure, PNG. Humidity, and of course wind speed and precipitation too. I'm going to pause it for a second. All right, so now all of those graphs are downloaded. All right, and so what you're going to want to do now. All right, so now that we've downloaded all of those graphs, what you're going to do is go ahead and insert a basically these images. All right. And so if you click on each one of these boxes, you'll be able to insert a graph in each one. Okay, go ahead and click on the plus and click on upload. And if you go to recent, then you should find your graphs right there. All right, so our first one was daily temperature. So go ahead and insert that. Click on it and hit open. All right, and you'll see it doesn't look quite right. All right, go ahead and hit uncrop, and even if you wanted to resize it, you guys would more than welcome to. Might throw off your other images, um, but it'll look nice in the end. Okay, all right. And so what you're going to do is just do that same thing for your other 4 images. Okay, and I will kind of clean this up and show you what it looks like afterwards. All right, so you can see that I have my 3 here, right? And I kind of shifted and dragged one down here. All right, so if you need another 2, you're more than welcome to put these 2 in too. All right, you guys can always, if you want to get rid of these text boxes, you can. Just make sure you click directly on the text box and go ahead and delete that. It's all about you and how you want to format it. But just to let you know that that's an option. Okay, so go ahead and click on these layouts. All right, go ahead and put your other 2 graphs in just the way I explained before. All right, and there you go. And there is wind speed and precipitation. Okay, and so just the last piece that I was talking about before is putting in your rules. All right, and so you guys are welcome to use your rules sheet. All right, that we ended up using in the when we first started looking at your data. Okay, and then any information that you put on the Padlet also. Okay, so really any kind of work that you put towards making predictions for the weather, you should include here. Okay, and that is about it. All right, if you'd like to include your website onto this Google Classroom assignment, you're more than welcome to. You do not have to turn it in though. All right, because then it will turn ownership over to me. All right. Hope you guys are well. If you have any questions at all, just let me know.